Hello, everybody. It's Barbara, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. It is the first Wednesday of 2022, so Happy New Year. And my intention is that this year is going to be amazing for all of us. One of the things that came to me this morning, and I think it's pretty cool, it's a good way to look at this year. It's either the year you lose your mind or the year you find it. It can go either way, and it's all up to you and it's all up to me. So just think on that. Are you going to lose your mind or are you going to find it? If you're new to Pick a Stack Wednesday, this is what we do here. We have 3 boxes right here. Each box is hiding a stack, and each stack includes 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks, 1 oracle card, and a crystal. And each stack tells a story. And we hide them underneath the boxes to encourage you to use your intuition. So your mission is to think of an idea, an issue, or a question pertaining to yourself, your loved ones, your community, or the whole world. And then to choose a stack, or 2 stacks, or 3 stacks. There's no rules here. You're the only one that makes the rules. So, if you don't even want to choose a stack, that's fine. Just listen to the video and see what all 3 stacks say. Totally cool. Like I said, you make up the rules. So, we got the magical unicorns joining us today. They wanted to participate and bring in some magic. So we've got this one here and this one here, along with one of Mike's crystal wood knots. This is for sale. It's got a beautiful amethyst cluster in the middle here. And hiding on either side is some of the titanium rainbow aura quartz, which is treated quartz. But it's fabulous. So it's all about magic today. Bringing in the magic. All right, let's get started. If you chose stack number 1, this one right here, dun dun dun. I have nowhere to put this. There we go. Your crystal is amethyst. And this is the one that jumped out. I was going to choose a tumble, but this one said, nope. I'm sparkly and fabulous, and I want to be in the movie. So here we go. Yeah, it said movie. Amethyst is a master healing crystal. It is very powerful. It's very protective. High vibration. A lot of people think it's just pretty, and I love it that they have it in their homes, but what they're doing is they're bringing in high frequency, and they don't even know it. I love that. This can help promote love of the divine, selflessness, spiritual wisdom, activates the 3rd eye and crown chakra. It can increase a sense of responsibility and self-worth. It can facilitate out-of-body experiences, intuitive dreams, and physically, it can aid with headaches, insomnia, alcohol or drug recovery, blood, pain, stress, tension, bruising, injuries, skin, respiratory, and intestinal issues. Literally everything. I know people that have had surgery that they make sure that they have a piece of amethyst in the area or on the area where they had surgery, and they heal way faster than they normally would. So it's good for the physical body, it's good for the mental body, it's good for the emotional body, and it's good for the spiritual body. And this one is sparkly. Excuse me. So your first card is from the Tarot Grand Lux, and it is the Chariot card, Major Arcana number 7. This talks about some kind of victory, something coming in really fast, but you being in control. Because, this person's just like, whatever, the horses are charging, I got this. It's also about balance. There's a black horse and a white horse. So, and the one's head is going in one direction and one in the other. So it's about balance in your life. Maybe you need to have balance in your life. Or, like I said, something is coming very quickly into your life and you need to be balanced. This is that polarity thing. That's what I keep getting, is it's about the polarity. Up versus down, male versus female, black versus white, inside versus outside. And we need to be that middle of those two, so we're balanced and we're taking in, like, if this one's masculine energy, we've got half of that, and then we've got half of the feminine energy, right? And we should all have that. Gone are the days of the polarity where where it's us versus them. Here it's us. It's just us, right? It's not us versus them. It's just us. We're all connected. Well, let's see what the Tarot of Dreams has to add. And that's going to add the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords is also known as the Page of Air. This is bringing in truth. It's bringing in a message. If we go with this Chariot card, where something's happening quickly, this is a message of truth coming in quickly, or you need to deliver a message of truth, and you need to do it. Like, no more procrastinating, okay? There's one person out there at least that needs to hear this. Stop procrastinating and get her done, whether that's exercising or dealing with your spouse or your ex or your job or whatever. This is definitely a get her done thing, but in a communicative way. And Althea was actually whining at this, so that's funny. She's adding her 2 cents worth, so to speak. All right. Your third card is from the Sacred Spirit deck, and this is Living Light Energy. This is card number 25. Now, interestingly, this was card number 7. And this is 25, which is 7. So we've got 2 7s here, which talks about being on the right path. So let's see what card number 25 has to say. It says, understanding that everything is energy, including the air we breathe, the elements, emotions, sound, animals, people, our thoughts. All of these things are energy. Living light energy is positively charged and full of physical life, radiating its permeance throughout the universe. Cosmic and earthly energy is all living light energy, as it stems from the celestial light source. All of creation make up the wonderful and beautiful collective of living light energy. All energy pulses its divine signature, with plants and animals also resonating with living light energy. The very state of their being, biologically unaltered, is an open receptacle to living light energy, with creation in all forms stemming from its divine beauty. Opening yourself to receive living light energy requires only an open heart that wishes to be balanced and harmonized with universal flow and the divine source of all that is. Whole and complete, this energy now awaits you to integrate and unify your heart into an all-love energy. Right now, see the beauty in life. The simplicity of nature and its divine elegance will encourage you to reset your mind in the present moment. All energy is recycled. Know that now you are changing your attitude in life, soon to emerge from the deep slumber of transformation. Surround yourself with living energy such as plants, crystals, or minerals to support your light body through this powerful transition. It's really interesting because just today I was thinking about how I have a greenhouse, and this year I think I'm actually going to start using it for something other than storage. So I'm actually going to start growing some of my own vegetables. I don't really have much of a yard, and what I do have kind of gets trampled by a lot of people. So I can't really do it outside, but I got a greenhouse. So surrounding myself with plants, here's my affirmation. And I don't need to surround myself with crystals because I already do. So, living light energy and seeing the beauty. You know, we need to see the beauty in everything. When I was out shoveling snow this morning, it was really super cold and windy. And I just, I sing while I'm doing it. I sing upbeat songs. I don't have my phone on me. It's just me singing. And I talk to the snow. I thank Mother Nature, Mother Earth for bringing us the snow, because obviously we need it, and we might not know why. She needs it. So seeing the beauty in the snow, and look at this. I know it's shaped like a tree, but it's also shaped like a big snowflake. So seeing the beauty wherever you are. Know that there's something that you need to do, or a message that you need to receive, or you need to give, and stop procrastinating. Whatever this is, you've got this, but get her done. Get her done. All right, that was stack number 1. Stack number 2. Dun, dun, dun. That's funny, I did not do that on purpose. Stack number 2, your crystal is Super 7. Super 7. Super 7 is a combination of 7 crystals, hence the name. Amethyst, clear quartz, smoky quartz, cacoxenite, rutilated quartz, geothite, and lepidocrosite. This makes it a very powerful crystal. Lucky 7. As it has the properties of all 7 crystals combined. It has a vibration that links all of humanity and can guide you to help change the vibratory level of the whole planet. Let's do that. Let's do it right now. Let's put out the intention that the frequency of the planet, the vibratory level, is as high as our human bodies can possibly stand, as high as Mama Earth can possibly stand, and as high as all the animals and plants and trees can possibly stand. Let's do it. Let's burn off all that dark negative energy with frequencies. Super 7 can aid your personal ascension by assisting you in developing your psychic gifts, especially psychic knowing, which will aid in taking the right path for spiritual elevation. Don't second guess yourself, you guys. We all do it. We get a message and we're like, yeah, that's not for me. And your spirit guides are going, oh, do you know what we had to do to get that message to her? Super 7, use Super 7 to trigger further healing and wellness on all levels for the healing of yourself and of the earth, and in the healing of all physical, emotional, or spiritual diseases. This is an amazing crystal to have. Carry it on your person. I think I might put one of those. I'm going to do a crystal grid in the greenhouse in the spring. Yeah, we're just going to make those plants go crazy. All right, your first card in stack number 2 is from the Tarot Grand Lux, and you get the moon. Oh, this is card number 18. And we did just have the new moon. Great time, new moon, beginning of the new year. Set your intentions. So the new moon talks about the shadow self, or things that are hidden. I always like looking at this card because, the dog and the wolf have chains on them, but they're not chained to anything. We carry our own burdens with us. We create our own prisons. There's no prison here. Whatever we have, we created it through our manifesting and our our how we create our realities. So we've got this moon card that's talking. Okay, all right. So this is what my guides just showed me. Um, Before I started recording, I was watching this live feed about how there's this Russian rocket that's falling to Earth, and looking at the moon here, and then this, like, I don't know what this is. Kind of a, I don't know if it's a temple, but it's like a partial. And it just reminded me of, for some reason, that rocket that's gonna hit the Earth. And I shouldn't laugh. It's gonna land in a place where there's no people and there's no major damage. Don't freak out, okay, you guys? It's not a big deal. And then we have this card. You can't make this stuff up. All right, we get this one here. This is from the Tarot of Dreams. This is the Death card. So I was just saying there's not going to be any. I'm sorry. I'm laughing. This to me is screaming ego death, especially with this moon card. We need to deal with our shadow side. We need to deal with those things that we don't like about ourselves. And those things, I don't like using the word death or die, personally, because I've had too much of it in my life. But the ego needs to go away. And those habits that we've developed over however many years that are not beneficial for us, they need to go away. Those things that we don't like about ourselves, they need to go away. It can be anything, like if you have a shopping problem, or if you eat when you're bored, or you're like in stack number 1, I was talking about procrastinating. It can also be addictions. It can be abuse, whether that's giving or receiving. It can be so many different things. But this is what I feel from this combination, is that we need to deal with it, and we need to deal with it now. This year, this 2022, is like the year where, like I said at the beginning, we're either going to lose our mind or we're going to find it. We're going to find it because we're finally treating our bodies like the temple that it is. And if you've got all these dark things going on for you, and they can be attachments that you need to get rid of, they can be habits, they can be anything, get rid of them, or you will feel like you're losing your mind. This year is not, if your frequency is high, it's not going to be a problem. If your frequency is low, you're going to have issues. So this is a my guides are saying it's a final warning. You know, our spirit guides and angels and ascended masters, they've all been working for the last however many years to get us to clean our houses. And that means our emotional house, our spiritual house. Clean out this temple. Eat healthy, get exercise, stop carrying the past around. Remember those chains? Stop carrying the chains around. It's like, oh my gosh. So I just got a letter from my mother, and we haven't talked in, I don't know, 25, 30 years. And she wants to know, all she wanted to know was if I wanted some of the family things like coffee sets and tea sets and pictures and albums and things like that, because she's downsizing. And it's like, I don't want that, because I consider that baggage. I don't want more baggage. I'm trying to downsize and clean out my house. I don't want somebody else's baggage. And, you know, plus the emotional baggage that goes with that. I look at this letter like, wow, okay, you didn't even ask me how my life is doing. Okay, that's cool. That's on you. It's not on me. So this talks about looking at the shadow self and getting rid of those things that do not serve our highest and greatest good. Okay? Interesting. There's a full moon behind this dude's head, and there's a full moon right there. We're going to add a card to that from the Sacred Spirit deck. And we couldn't have a better card if we tried. So we've got two major arcanas, right? We've got card number 18, Moon, 13, Death. But what happens when you deal with the dark stuff, the hidden stuff, is card number 4, which is a nice foundation, and it's Awakened Spirit. So we get rid of all that shadow stuff. We're not even get rid of it. We deal with it, and we get Awakened Spirit. And so this card says, you may be feeling lost and confused about your life, relationships, family, or social connections, or even employment. This is a time when making meaningful experiences is a priority, as you can no longer fathom wasting time on greedy, materialistic, or ego-based principles. What did I just say? We need to get rid of that ego. The question of why comes to the forefront of almost every experience as you search for meaning and validity for your soul's experience here on earth. Seeing through the industrial machine of society, you become more aware of people's unhappiness and lack of passion, ethics, and integrity. At this moment, understanding who you are, the real you, beyond what you have been conditioned to believe by societal norms, family, school, or institutions, becomes a dominant feature in your life. Right now, your spirit seeks freedom. Confined by restrictive interactions and outdated ideals, it is important to understand the connection between your physical body and your spiritual self. And I totally feel like this moon card, look at all the physical stuff in there, right? It's all material. You got a building, you got the chains, you got the lobster. There's all this material stuff. We need to let that go. Now, it doesn't mean you have to get rid of everything that you have and live on the street. That is not what that means. It means we need to not be so attached to it that if we lose it, we think our life is over. Because your life is not over. It's stuff, and you can always get more stuff. This deep connection is the soul's expanding awareness into seeing a broader and bigger picture in life. Health challenges can occur now as you go through this phase of spiritual improvement. And I have a story about that too. I can talk all day long about everything. There's a friend of mine who has been sick a lot over the last few months. But every time she's sick, on the other end, on the now I'm healthy end, she's improved. She's more intuitive. She's lost weight. She feels better about herself. There's things that happen when we're sick that we don't pay attention to. We think, oh man, I'm sick. Here's 3 weeks of my life that I'm not going to get back, and grr. But what we forget to think about is that when we're sick, it's our body's way of shedding that which does not serve our highest and greatest good, and it's trying to improve and upgrade us. So keep that in mind. As you shed ego and these parts of yourself that do not serve your highest and greatest purpose, your spirit becomes that much clearer. It becomes more awakened. So I don't know what your question or issue was here, but this is all about let that stuff go, because you are going to be this amazing being of light on the other end of this once you do let it go. And use that Super 7 to help you. Wow, that was powerful. All right. If you chose stack number 3, your stone is not a stone. It's man-made, but it's rainbow titanium bismuth. Rainbow titanium bismuth. It's all shiny and rainbowy. This bismuth can relieve feelings of emotional and spiritual isolation, facilitating the meditative state of oneness, connectedness, and serenity. It's useful when experiencing change, providing for calmness, vitality, and orderliness. It facilitates the enjoyment of travel and stimulates group and relationship cohesiveness. It can assist with opening and balancing the crown, root, soul star, stellar gateway, and Gaia gateway chakras. And it is an excellent tool to help you adjust to higher vibrational frequencies. Earlier, I said, let's raise the frequency of the whole planet. That's a good stone to have on you, or a good sort of a stone. All right, your first card is from the Tarot Grand Lux, and you get the 9 of coins. The 9 of coins. The 10 of coins is the highest, of course. This is also Pentacles. This is the Earth card. This is material wealth. She's got all these coins on her headdress. She's got a bird of prey right there. She's got a big coin in her hand. This is basically, I've got everything I could possibly need and then some. I like that she's wearing red, because red is the color of doing. It's passion. It's movement. It's it's the get her done color. It's very passionate. So let's see what the Tarot of Dreams has to add to that. And it's interesting that one goes with the red unicorn. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you get more coins. So in the Tarot of Dreams, you get the 6 of coins. So this gives you 15 coins. I'd say you're a winner if you have 15 coins. Again, material wealth, earthiness, connected to the earth. It could mean that you need to get outside more. I wouldn't go outside right now in Sauk Center because it's really freaking cold out there and blowing. But, maybe tomorrow. But making a plan of being outside, being connected to the earth, doing things to help heal the earth. I've been doing some earth healing a lot lately because I just feel called to do that. And it's funny because there's no money in it. We do it because it's the right thing to do, because we want Mama Earth to heal. So there's connecting to the earth, but there's also, you have either right now or it's coming, because there's a birds fly, they bring change. So it could be there's money coming to you. Either you have everything you need right now, or it's on its way. Let's see what the Sacred Spirit card says. Oh, wow. So this is card number 6, and it says birth of creation, potential growth. Potential growth, and I just said there's money coming to you, or you already have it. In other words, there's something going on in your life where maybe you're not even aware that you're going to get this new job, or there's an estate that needs to be settled and you're going to get a check. Something's going to happen though where you get like another chance. So let's see what the book says about card number 6. And interestingly, this is the 6. Actually, this is a 9, which is an upside down 6. This is a 6, and that's a 6. Now, don't be scared of that. 6s just mean don't worry about money. Since ancient times, the egg has been a symbol of the universe, creation, and life itself. It is symbolic of the holy resurrection and Trinity, the seed of potential life and luck and wisdom. Like any egg, life can be fragile. Given a sustainable environment, life emerges, cracking and opening its protective layer to witness the outside world. You are also a product of your environment. Everything that is around you is destined to evolve, change, and develop as you grow physically. These environmental influences form a part of your conscious actions as you adapt to the world around you. Right now, your spirit is asking you to try new routines. So get creative. Create a vision board about what you would like to achieve in life. I love it that this is happening right now at the beginning of the year. Great time to do a vision board. Take time to nurture these areas that you want to work on. Maybe it's losing weight. Maybe it's learning to play the violin. Maybe it's learning to paint. Whatever these things are that you want to do and be creative with, go for it. Birthing new ideas and projects now will bring many blessings. Family matters, children, and fertility are in focus right now. Now, fertility doesn't have to be, having kids. It can be projects. Seek professional advice to maintain or provide a sustainable and healthy environment. If you are preparing to start or add to your family, your physical issues and emotional matters need to be addressed now. And that is so true, that we need to deal with our emotions. For me, adding to my family means I'm usually buying crystals. I don't know why I threw that out there. It doesn't have to be a physical human family. It could be getting a pet. But that was all about creative things coming in, and I'm supposed to encourage you to do those creative things. And don't worry about money, because you've got all the money you could possibly want, or it's on its way to you. So if there's an idea that comes to you like, wow, I really want to learn about aquaponics. If you didn't come up with that idea, that's one of your spirit guides saying, yeah, you need to look into aquaponics. There's going to be money in it, okay? Because they gave you the idea. It is divine. All right, so that was stack number 3. Woo! I don't know about you guys, but that was pretty magical. So thank you for watching or listening to my video. There we go. There's some singing bowl. This is a crystal singing bowl. And this is sent from my heart to your heart. We're sending out love today with the singing bowl. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. You're the reason I do this. And I'm sending you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things, because you are worthy and you deserve them all. Namaste, my beautiful soul family.